Another little short video here on cheap rear suspension. On any Ford or Bronco of this vintage, shackle flip it. I bought those from Jeff Bronco Graveyard or whatever. But there's several people that make them, or you can make your own. You can actually flip the stock ones, but I bolted and welded those just for a little more strength. And I got two Adaleeps from what you call it, a lift kit. I think it was a Rough Country, and put them under the stock springs, and I actually got about 8 inches of a lift out of that, and changed really nothing. Those are some shocks I actually got for free. That I think they were super lifts, or I don't know what brand they were. They had nothing on them, but I cut the tabs for the shock mounts and rotated them up because they're like two little plows when you're trying to off-road, and they have worked great. I've jumped them multiple times, and they've been buried in the mud and everything else, and I've had no issues with them. Other than that, it's stock springs, stock U-bolts. Nothing has been changed. The pinion angle is a little funky because I've cut and lowered the cross member so I could keep the stock drive shaft and still get full suspension droop. In the future, I'm probably going to turn it back down with some different shim blocks and have a shaft built, because my U-joints are old and original and not greasable, so I'm sure they're not in good shape. But this is not a road vehicle. It's strictly off-road, trailered everywhere, so it's not really an issue. It doesn't take a lot of abuse from the wear and tear of the road. But again, Craigslist, you can buy this stuff all for almost nothing, and or even find it if you got a lot of friends that they'll give it to you. But it makes you can clear. I mean, I've actually had 9.520 tractor tires on here, and it cleared them no problem. So you can get a lot of lift on the cheap. But anyway.